Alright, folks, we're back, and today we are going to be looking for a steward for our farm. I was thinking about hiring Janessa because I have plenty of gold, but I had another idea. What if I try to brawl with Uthgerd? Because that's free, and I think she actually gives you money. Hey, buddy.
Got some good, the finest weapons and armor.
But first, okay, so she doesn't sell.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need it.
I was looking to see if she was going to sell the Brawler's gauntlets. Because I might not be able to win this fight.
Told me the other day were delicious. Aren't they?
But we'll find out.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Alright. Fun fact, that actually works. If you sit down, the waitress will come up and help you.
Oh, there once was
Alright. Just in case something happens.
a hero named Ragnar the Red. Who
Think you can go blade to blade with me? You'd be dead in 6 seconds.
You think you can take me on?
And why not? I could beat anyone in this city, barehanded. 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground.
You know what?
Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crying. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Come on. Never should have come here.
Keep those hands Someone do something!
Yo, she's actually kind of whooping me. Ooh.
Not so tough now, are you?
Ooh, she's
Come
actually.
on. Let's see you put up a fight.
Dang.
Keep walking, soft gut. I'm more woman than you can handle.
Dang.
Good. Chat time's over.
Security in White One is terrible. Shame.
Well, now instead of being out 500 gold, we're out 600 gold because I thought I was the man. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, well, yeah, that sucks. I guess,
Come by Bellathor's shop at the market. I'm sure we've got something.
yeah. That certainly did just happen.
Something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
Yeah, okay.
Blade and shadow, silence and death. These are my arts. For a modest fee, I'll make great art for you.
Consider yourself hired.
You have chosen wisely. Lead on, and I shall follow. Lead on, then.
Alright. Now, we'll go over to the homestead. Do I have both of you? Oh, interesting. Okay, I thought I could only have one follower at a time. And the farm is... I just need to mark it. Okay. Well, off we go. Yeah, I really wish that I could have found some Brawler's gauntlets because she whooped my ass. And good lord. Keep walking, soft gut indeed. Yeah, what are you gonna do? You win some, you lose some. That just happened to be one of the ones that I lost. And I was giving it some more thought as far as my build is concerned. I think I might actually try to start leveling Conjuration just a little bit. What is it after all? Oops. Conjuration is 27 and Destruction is almost 40. Okay. because I'm gonna want to max out all the schools of magic, and at some point I do want to get to level
This was
81.
as stupid as our feud with Clan Greymane.
So I'm gonna have to level all the skills. I just want to be level 81. I don't have any particular desire to turn it into a stealth archer because I don't find that playstyle very fun. Whenever I do assassin type characters, normally what I do is something like a night blade, like invisibility spells and daggers. Excuse me, goodness. Hey, Madrad. Whoops.
Kajit as well, if you have coin.
Excuse me. Sorry,
Take
I'm
a
still
look.
kind of weak from all that flu and crap I had. No, I'm keeping the staff. Whoops.
Take a look.
I gotta disenchant that. Silver helmet. I mean, I'm not wearing it, so I want to keep this because I want to enchant it later because that's a really cool hood. You can have the fur boots, potions. What can I sell you? Stamina potions. Yeah. Oh wow, I had a ruby. That's nice. Alright.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Why, thank you.
Blessings of the moons upon you, traveler.
Blessings of the moons upon you too, Kyla. Kyla. Interesting. And then I promise we're gonna go do Bleak Falls soon. I swear. But now that I know that I can have another follower and Miko, I need to find someone that's immortal. So I'll have to look up a list of the immortal followers and then get them to follow me around so that I can have 2 followers. Are you trouble? No?
Greetings, brother. You look weary. I have something to help you relax, if you're interested.
Skooma dealer. No thanks. Find someone else to peddle your swill to. Ooh, is Maik still over here?
Maik was soul trapped once. Not very pleasant. You should think about that once in a while.
Honestly, fair enough, Maik. I wonder if conjuration levels if you just kind of like conjure stuff while you're running around. I can't remember. Are the bandits back already? Oh no, those are Legion flags. Oh, the Legion occupies it. That's cool. I didn't know that they would actually go so far as to occupy the fort. Cool. I should have downloaded a better Civil War mod. But I didn't. So whenever we get around to doing the Civil War, it's going to be very self-contained. Wait, hold on. I don't want that on, okay.
There are dragons about, traveler. Be warned.
Thanks. I mean, I already knew that, but he didn't know that I knew that, so he's trying to be a nice guy. We like nice people. And we're gonna cut through the plains now, because I think there's a little bandit camp over there that I'd rather not mess with at this current juncture in time. Little babbling brooks. Oh, and also, in the future, when we go into more of the main quest and do Blackreach, I'm gonna do Sindarian Serendipity's quest, because I happen to know a pretty easy way to get all those Nirn roots without actually having to run around for 2 straight hours, so. And Blackreach is probably going to be like a contained miniseries for me, more so than it is like one episode, because I'd rather break it down into different parts. Like the first part will probably be getting to Blackreach, the second part will probably be the Crimson Nirn route, and the third part will probably be general exploration. Bring it on. Oh, there's two. Whoops. All right. I guess my skeletons are the strongest skeletons in the universe. Or Daggerfall skeletons. But yeah, I'll probably break it down into parts because I'll show y'all how to get all the Crimson Nirn route. There's an easy way to do it. Because they all spawn in a. Well, I mean, I guess part of it is I've done it for so long, like I know kind of where everything is. But also, if you read his journal, he explains that like they're found by the bottoms of waterfalls and next to the cracks of those glowing mushroom thingies. So you can kind of find them really easily if you follow the main path alone. I think you can get about 10 of them. I don't want to upset him. Let's go this way. I don't want to be a space cadet today. So if you do it that way, it's not that difficult, all things considered. And then, you know, you do a few of the side paths, and then one waterfall, and you've got all of them. So that's the way that that's the way that I go about it, not necessarily the way anybody else has to go about it. But I definitely find that to be far easier. What have we here? Shrine of Stendar, huh? I don't think taking that's a good idea. It's kind of cool that they have those little way shrines. I think that's another saber cat over there. Oh no, it's a man being attacked by a wolf. And now I'm the man being attacked by the wolves. Okay, they've got those guys. What on earth is going on over here? Oh. Skill book. Nice. This looks like a dead saber cat, or is it just a rock? No, it is a saber cat. Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. I didn't want to do this. What? Are you... Okay, I'm not entirely sure. I think that's a charm spell. He should be back to normal soon. Alright. Wait, did I get the taproot from that Spriggan? I would like to get that taproot, potentially. Oh, here it is. Spriggan sap. Damage, magicka, regen. Well, that's great. I should probably heal a little too. Yeah, I knew I caught a few strays in that fight. Ooh, poor hunter. He was a good hunter. Shame he didn't know to stay away from the Spriggan hole. Is this just another shrine? Yeah, it's just another shrine. Why was a Spriggan defending this shrine? Well, I guess it doesn't matter now. I hope that she could be used as a steward, or this is just going to be a complete waste of all of my time. Ah, yes, the farm. need to bind that to a hotkey. Mouse full of buttons, and I only use 3 of them. Alright. We finally made it. Let's see if she wants to be my steward. Okay, I did plant everything here. That's good.
We're one of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you.
Maybe if I go in and come back out again, it'll trigger some sort of dialogue.
Need something? Let's go.
Because I need to find a steward. Maybe go down here?
Need something?
Oh,
Let's
come
go.
on. Come on now.
And what might you need, hmm?
I need you to be a steward. No? Alright, fine. I'll go see if Eric the Slayer is still here. Wait, what's this? Oh. This is good. Alright, let's go see if Eric is up the street. And I think that with all this in mind, this is going to be... Because now I know it has a blacksmith shop. And this is pretty central. Well, it's... Hendraheim is right there up the road. But... It's... Well, it's not very central, but I'm going to be doing a lot of quests around this region, so... I think that if I buy this house here, well, I have it bought, and then buy the Tundra Homestead, I'll be able to have 2 stops that are pretty central in the map, and that'll work pretty good. Okay. Whoops, should have removed this. And we'll go up to Rorikstead, because you, where are you? Are lame.
Yes, Sirrah? It is a lonely thing, facing all the dangers of Skyrim by yourself. Come and find me, if you decide that you miss my companionship.
Oh no, I'm missing it already. Oh yeah, that's right, I can't go out this way. I really just wanted her to be a steward. Man, I'm out 600 gold for no reason. I am the smartest Skyrim player in the world. Actually, come to think of it, the greatest of all time even. The goat. I bet there's something up there. Alright, Eric. It would suck if I have to do all the quests to get Lydia and then run all the way back over here just to see if that works. Let's see if Eric has his armor and stuff. I think it's this one? No? Oh, here it is. The Inn of... What inn is this? Frostfruit Inn. That's a good name.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything. Or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Good to see you again. How would you like to hire a brave, if untested, mercenary?
You decided to become a mercenary?
Seemed like the best way to see the world and make some coin. Sure, I'm a little green, but what I lack in experience I make up for in courage.
Eric the Slayer, huh? Sounds fearsome.
Father says I should pick a name that describes what I really am. But nobody's going to hire Eric Greenthumb or Eric Hoe Pusher. No, I need a name that will put some fear in the hearts of my enemies. When I have some enemies, that is.
Another time,
If you change your mind, seek me out here.
Because I'm not just going to pay another 500 gold to have someone that I can't use, because that's... Man. Alright, well, them's the beans, and they ain't cooked either. Well, oh man. Let's see. I guess I can just go to Hendraheim. I mean, it's right over here. Why not? Let's go to Hendraheim. I mean, I would very much like the... Well, if nothing else, it completes a quest for me, right? So... Because we still have plenty of time. And I would very much like to see what this place is all about. It's probably got some good loot, if nothing else. Oh, it's literally right over the crest of this mountain. Okay, ooh, there's a fortress there. That's probably, we're probably getting close to Forsworn territory now, I'd be willing to wager. There's a guy walking down the street over there. Yeah, that looks so cool in the mountains, nestled in the crook. Oof. This saber cat. Well, actually, let's do that. In case I get jumped by a saber cat, because they'll still like one or two shot me. And yeah, I don't want to mess with that guy if I don't have to. Maybe there's even a horse here that I can use to expedite my travel. Okay, well that's clearly the place I need to go. Yeah, I guess we just do this. Walk on down. Head up and across. Oh, please tell me I'm not stuck. Okay. Juniper berries. Because we can do this, head back to Whiterun, disenchant a bunch of stuff, sell all the loot that I have, and then we'll probably make our way down to... We'll probably make our way down to Riverwood, and from Riverwood we will make our way up to Bleak Falls, because I think have good enough gear now to deal with the two like bosses that are there. Because there's the Draugr boss that's, I don't know, generally pretty tough depending on your level. Well, I guess he levels with you in a way, so... Oh, come on. It's like right there. Alright, well... I guess we can go around and up. Hopefully there's a horse here or something I can take. Yeah, and then we'll go to Riverwood, walk up to Bleak Falls, grab the claw, drop back down to Riverwood, grab the gold from, oh, what's his name? Not Preventus, what's his name? Valerius, Lucan Valerius, I think is his name. Oh yeah, this will make for a good thumbnail. I need to work on my thumbnail art. Oh yeah, tree just growing out of the side of the house. This place is kind of hard to get to, it looks like. What have we here? Oh, this is stealing still? Alright. Just in case.
Yes?
I received your letter.
I understand. Fight or die well.
Same to you. Oh, that's enchanted.
You won't leave here alive. Gods, no.
Oh, what am I doing? That's why I was doing that. Good to know. Okay,
That's the best you can do. That's all you got.
Oh yeah. Dang, that's actually kind of sad. Alright, well, we now have Hendraheim. Let's see if there's any loot to be had in here. Alright, do I have any quests that will point me the way to Whiterun? Doesn't look like it. Oh, there's a basement? Oh, wow. There's a spot for the dragon claws. What's this? Okay. This is actually a really good home. Wow. Fully kitted out. It's so out of the way of all the major quests, though. I don't know. What do y'all? I'll tell you what. I will complete the quest for the house just because it's something that needs to be completed. And in the chat, I'll give it a few episodes after this one uploads. Y'all decide what house you want me to use. If it's a creation club house, if it's a, because I have all the creation club houses. Even if it's just even if it's just Breeze Home. Y'all put down in the comments which house you'd like me to use, and I will use that one after I find it. Because it's getting close to time where I need to find a house. I mean, this is really cool, though. Like, I just wish it wasn't so out of the way. A broken sword. That's cool. Well, either way, we have a new weapon now. That right there is a cleaver that we'll probably be using for the foreseeable future. Alright, well, we've completed Hendraheim. And for now, I will... I'll just put that down because I have no need to have that. Alright, well, let's make our way back over to Whiterun. I just want to mark the... Just give me the mark. Give me the mark. Give me the mark! Okay. Excuse me. Alright. The air is treacherously cold, so we better get a move on. Yeah, that's a cool house. And I'm leaving the staff of Hesekdoi over there for now. I don't know why I decided that staff has like a Japanese accent on it, but it does. Alright, folks, you know what Saturday means? It means we go to the gun store. Let's go. Pew pew pew. If you're watching this from... Well, there's a few other countries that allow personal firearm ownership. Saturdays is one of the days where I go shoot, and it is fun every time. It's been getting hard lately. Ammunition's very expensive, but it's good to take the rifle out or the handgun out and just, you know, practice. I'm not the greatest shot, but my grandfather taught me when I was little, so it's just something that I guess I just keep doing. Wish I could track down all the ones that he sold over the years, but that's becoming difficult. This game is so beautiful. What have we here? Dance in fire. Okay. Oh no. Horsey. Now I'm kind of nervous. What killed them? Alright, so Hendraheim can be accessed from here. Rorikstead. Wow, you really can't see anything with all this rain and mist. Though my shock spells are 30% more powerful, I think. Maybe it doesn't reflect there? Yeah, it reflects there though. Now my sparks are doing more damage because it's in the rain. That's a really interesting way to offset the damage, or not the damage. That's an interesting way to offset the penalty of picking one mastery spell. Because let's face it, Fireball is awesome. Fireball! Everyone likes a good Fireball. I mean, I think Ice Magic is honestly cooler, at least in this game with the DLC, not the DLCs, the mods that I have installed. But I pick Shock Magic generally just as a... It comes more from an effective standpoint, right? Because there are very, very few enemies in the game that have any natural resistance to shock. Now, of course, if you fight a Breton, they're going to have 15% resistance to all magic, irregardless of anything else. If you fight a Nord, they have flat 50% frost resistance. I think that's still the case with Imperious races of Skyrim, but I'm not entirely sure. And the Dunmer will have a flat 50% fire resistance. And also, a lot of the beasts and creatures of Skyrim have some level of frost resistance. I know that the undead Draugr, I think, count as Nords, so... Well, they might go into a separate category. They might go into the undead category. But they have resistances as well. But nothing other than a Storm Atronach. I think a Storm Atronach is actually the only enemy in the game. And please feel free to correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But I think a Storm Atronach is the only enemy in the game that actually has any form of resistance to a shock spell. As in, they can just resist portions of the damage effectively for free. Wow, we're running into lots of people on the roads. Looks like Maik is still there. You sicken me.
You're interfering with official Thormore business.
And you sicken me. Have a nice day. Not much to do about that. Alright, we're almost here. And then we'll go down to Riverwood. Riverwood. Actually, I might actually hire Janessa back just to have an additional follower when we go up there. Because after that, we're going to be fighting dragons. And while Miko is my homeboy, I do not think that his bite will do more than 5 damage to a dragon. So that's something to consider. Cute as he is, he will not be effective fighting dragons. Just something we need to consider. And also having another follower will definitely help as far as just dealing with these dungeons in general. Whoops. And she's pretty convenient to gain access to. I mean, we can snag her, rent a bed, run down to Riverwood, and then we'll go up to Bleak Falls. Hey, buddy.
They're reforming the Dawn.
Oh, already? I wish that that was delayed until like level 25. I feel like the Dawn Guard quest happened so early. Because, like, you're not in a good position to fight vampires
Take a
until
good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
Till the mid-20s level in my
I
experience.
might have it stored away. Hello, friend. In the market for some hunting supplies?
Divine smile on you, friend.
My patron of... You've been a worthy patron. Shall I join you once more, free of charge? My blade is yours once more.
At least you don't have to hire her 9 million times. I was hoping I could get a room there, but I guess not. That's okay. We can get a room at Riverwood. I lost my train of thought. Oh, also, dragons, while I'm thinking about it. If I remember correctly, they have a natural resistance to whatever element they breathe. So... Oh, I was talking about the Dawn Guard. I'll get back to that in just a second. So if you have a fire dragon, I think he's got 30% fire resistance. If you have a frost dragon, it's 30% frost resistance. Blood dragons, I think they just have inherent magic resistance. I can't remember. And as a back to my earlier thoughts about the Dawn Guard, I wish that that started somewhere closer to around level 20, 25 even. Because you're not in a great position to fight vampires effectively at level 10. You're just not. You're gonna contract sanguinor vampirus, and you're gonna get sick, and then you're gonna become a vampire. And being a vampire sucks. Let me be the first to say it. Being a vampire is lame. I don't like it. Because, I mean, to some degree I can offset that with the Breton, like, racial power, right? But, still, I mean, who wants to be a vampire? And the benefit to being a werewolf is that you can't become a vampire, quite frankly. But being a werewolf is honestly pretty cool. Like, I just wish that there was more. The perk system for the vampires and the werewolves doesn't really level them very well past like level 30, 35. So if your concern is that you're going to need to actually, like, if you're using it as a power-up, for instance, like say you're getting your butt kicked by an enemy and you activate your werewolf power, well, first he's going to get 5 seconds of free damage on you, and second, if that enemy is over the level 30, level 35, then the only thing that's going to happen to you is you're going to get rocked. I mean, you're just going to get rocked. You're not going to be able to effectively fight as a werewolf as you would be able to as a person. You can't drink potions, you can't really heal outside of killing an enemy in combat. And the damage that you deal is not usually very good after level 30. I mean, you can still kill enemies, I'm not saying that, maybe on the lower difficulties, but if you're playing on like expert or master or legendary, good luck killing anything with a werewolf unless it's a level 1
I don't
bandit.
owe you money, do I?
You don't owe me anything.
Drinks and warm beds.
You're that visitor, Ben.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
I'm the innkeeper. It's my business to keep track of strangers.
No one cares.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
I hate you. Oops. Is it this one? Oh, okay. So we're gonna head out at 8 a.m. and head up to the Barrow. The Bleak Falls Barrow. Let's just have a massive hunk of meat for breakfast.
Need something?
Alright, up to the Barrow we go. Well, yeah, let's do that next time. So next episode, we will be heading back to Bleak Falls Barrow and conquering that dungeon along with turning in the Golden Claw and allowing dragons to spawn in the world, which I'm not really ready for, but you know what? It's an encouragement to buy more powerful spells, get more powerful armor, so the way that I see it, it works out pretty good. So so I don't forget, because I'm good at that. Alright. At any rate, folks, as always, thanks for stopping by, and make sure that you comment down below which house you would like me to settle in. I'm fine with any of the Hearthfire houses. Well, Hearthfire is going to be a long time before we can really meaningfully do that, so I'm fine with the Creation Club houses or any base game houses. Just let me know which one you'd like me to settle in, and until next time, see you later.